Hey everyone, Sebastian here, back again with more SAT math. This time we're doing what I call an SAT escalator, where I go from one category, this time equivalent expressions, and I do an easy question, a medium question, and a hard question. So you get a full range of the levels that you could see. And it's just a good way to practice, warm up, and feel strong about these and learn new material. Which expression is equivalent to a squared b to the fourth c to the negative 2 times a to the negative 1b times c cubed, where a, b, and c are positive. So this is a level easy question. Then we'll go to level medium and level hard. The way you do this is you multiply each part by part, right? Same base with same base, and you add exponents. When you multiply, you add exponents. It's going to be a 2 minus 1, because that's 2 plus negative 1. And you have b 4 plus 1. And then you have c 3 minus 2, and you're going to get a to the 1 power, b to the 5th power, and c to the 1 power. That will be c here. So what you want to be careful about is remembering that b, even though there's no exponent in there, that means that it's a 1 power. And then just watch the signs and go from there. So this is an easy level question. A reminder that not all SAT questions are hard or even medium. Some of them can be as simple as this. Now let's go to a medium level and see just what the difference is between those categories. 9n squared plus 12nm plus 4m squared. Which of the following is a factor of the polynomial above? So the way you do this, well, one way you can do it, and this is the way I'll do it, is I do 9n times 4m, and I'm going to get 36nm. And that's going to be the value I have to multiply to and add up to 12nm. So it's going to be like this. I'm going to factor by grouping now. 9n squared. What multiplies to 36 and adds up to 12? That's right, 6 and 6. So we're going to have plus 6nm plus 6nm again plus 4m squared. So when I factor out the 3n here, I have n 3n plus 2m, and then I'll factor out the 2m here, and I'll have 3n plus 2m, and you see that it's perfect squared because these are the same, identical. That's a good hint for it. So it's going to be 3n plus 2m times 3n plus 2m, or you could think of it as 3n plus 2m squared, and that is going to be d, right? That's a factor of it. So in this one, it's all about understanding how you can factor here. It's, even though there's these variables and we don't know, it's the same as if it was just like 9x squared plus 12x plus 4 or something, right? The m almost doesn't even play a role. You just sort of incorporate it in as you work, but it's not too bad. So that's a medium level question, and now let's go into a hard one. All right, so this one's a hard level question, so let's see just how hard it is. ax plus 4 times 3x squared minus bx minus 2 equals 15x cubed minus 18x squared minus 34x minus 8. The equation above is true for all x, where a and b are constants. What is the value of ab? So we have to find a and b and multiply them together. Okay, so to find a, we can just do ax times 3x squared to get the 15x cubed. So then that must mean that a equals 5, right? Because 5 times 3 equals 15. X times x squared gets to the x cubed. So a equals 5. I'm going to plug that in here and then FOIL out. It's not technically foiling, but distribute everything and see how they line up. So we're going to have 5x plus 4 times 3x squared minus bx minus 2. And now from here we're going to get 15x cubed when I multiply this times 12 plus 12x squared minus 5bx squared minus 4bx minus 10x minus 8. So now the minus 8 cancels with this minus 8 here. Then we're going to have the 15x cubed cancels with this 15x cubed. So what we're left with really, and then we can combine these parts here, right? So we can combine this and this has to equal that and that. So we're going to have 12x squared minus 5bx squared minus 4bx minus 10x equals negative 18x squared minus 34x. Now, the x squareds have to line up with the x squareds, and the x's have to line up with the x's. So you just have to do one of them, and it'll work for both. So let's say, so we're going to have 12 minus 5b equals negative 18. Because 12x squared minus 5bx squared equals negative 18x squared, we can get rid of that. So we get negative 5b equals negative 30. So b equals 6. If you did that here, and we did negative 4b minus 10 equals negative 34, then if we did that, we'll add 10. We'll get negative 4b equals negative 24. Again, b equals 6. So b equals 6, a equals 5. So ab equals 5 times 6. It equals 30. So a lot of students feel like this is overwhelming because they don't like to FOIL when there's 3 numbers in one of them. But you can do it. It's totally possible. They're going to give you something where you can find one of the values easily first, and then you build from there. You cancel out. And the trick thing here is knowing that this and this have to add up to this and this. Okay, if you know that, then you'll be totally fine. It simplifies things because it feels like there's 4 different variables going on or 2 different variables. But it gets really simple when you know x squareds have to go with x squareds, x cubes have to line up with x cubes, and x's have to go with x's. Alright, so if you have questions on this one or the medium level or the easy level, you know how to reach me in the comments below. And I know this is probably going to be my last regular video before the October test, so I hope you're all feeling strong. I've done a bunch of videos to help you prepare for it, both in math and grammar and other things. So just shoot me a line if you have questions, if you have a video you're looking for. And if I don't have the video, I might know someone who does. So I'll talk to you all soon, and I hope it's sunny where you are, but if it's raining, I hope it's cleaning your windows and watering your plants. Bye.